Hey, this is the Abyss News channel. My name's Andrew. How you doing? Just wanted to make a quick video about someone whom my wife met today. She met a young Japanese mother here in Melbourne, who's married to an Australian man, and they have a daughter, and she's from Yokohama, which is south of Tokyo. It's actually incorporated in part of Tokyo. And she was saying that a lot of the old people, when you get examples from, Fukushima Diary or ENE News, wherever, you hear of terrible stories of people getting sick and, measuring radiation in their food and so forth. But when you get a personal anecdote or a personal story, it really hits home and really does confirm on an emotional level your worst fears about radiation and what's going on in Japan. So this young mother was, she's very plain speaking about it. She says that a lot of the old people in Yokohama are getting ill constantly. Ailments. My wife didn't say exactly what, but I imagine like flus or body pains, body aches. There just people are getting sick more and more often, and as they say, in seemingly unrelated to radiation type illnesses, maladies, all kinds of little niggly things. So yeah, it's quite distressing. Because we live there, and we consider the nation of Japan to be our second country, if not equal with Australia and America. And it's our sisters and brothers over there. So I guess I think a lot of the attitude of the older people is, this mother, Japanese mother who my wife met, she says that she wants them to come to Australia, try and emigrate to Australia, but they're generally saying no, we'll stay here, And I can understand the mindset, Japanese people, like most people, but Japanese especially, they're very rooted to their hometown where they were born, or and I think for the most part, a lot of the older people in Japan are sort of saying, "Oh, fine, we've lived a good life," you know, but they all fear for the young children of Japan, the young people, because what life will they experience, and so that the older people are content to sort of take their chances, and they've had a good innings, but it's you could make a very strong case that the children of Japan and young families need to get the heck out of there. So worst fears confirmed there. Now also just got a comment about some of my friends. I post a lot of radiation news on my Facebook, talk about it quite a lot to my friends. Tell them about the documentary I made, but even for me, of course, like anyone else, I have a lot of friends in living in Japan, foreigners, and also Japanese, and they don't respond at all. Don't respond because they've made their decision. They're staying in Japan, which is it is what it is, which is great. It's a great place, but they're burning the radiation. They're burning the radioactive debris all over the country. Reactor 4, could blow up any time. Will collapse any time, and there's still radiation in the air, and it's infecting seemingly the whole country. Steadily. It may take years, but further out regions it'll take a bit longer. But it will get around, and I just can't believe it. These are intelligent people, but especially the foreigners, my foreign friends who can leave Japan anytime. But it's not just a question of, hey, I'm gonna take my risks and try living here, but there's just no discussion of it at all. Just no response. quite a few of my friends and some living in Japan, they often put up posts from this site. I believe it's called I effing love science. You know, like the F word. I effing love science. And there's lots of glib pictures about how how many Earths would fit in Jupiter, or every atom in your body was once in a star. The star fused these atoms together and made different elements like carbon and whatever, potassium. It was all within a star at some stage, and then that's fascinating. But so they're really interested in science, because you know it's it's rational, and it overcomes science for many of my friends, and perhaps your friends. It's a religion in itself, in that it wipes away superstition and conspiracy theories, supposedly. But yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of science in a nuclear reactor. Can't you put that very discriminating lens of science on, not just on Jupiter, but put it on the radiation that's in your food, that's in the water table, that's going to slowly kill again, years, decades, not many decades, maybe one or two, maybe one at most. For it's this radiation is going to show signs within a few years, and put your scientific lens on that. But no, for the most part, people are talking about they're still talking about global warming. Carbon dioxide is so dangerous. Now, some of you out there may believe in man-made global warming, and that's fine. We can talk about the science, but radiation it's not disputed. So just unbelievable. A friend of mine, a couple of friends of mine, male friend posted that he's currently hiking through Niigata. Another female friend of mine says, "Oh, next week I'm going to Tokyo," and I mean, you can't stop them. I don't think less of them for going, but it might enter your head or their head that hey, there's a lot of evidence to the contrary that perhaps you should think twice about going. But it just, I guess, shows you how powerful the mainstream media are and how much they're ignoring the problem. So if the government and the media are not banging pots and pans about Fukushima, then I guess it's okay to go. And adults have a thing for credibility, and they tend to, but they mistake credibility for what's popular, what's on the TV, what's in the newspaper. So there's your credibility, and that's where it gets you. Radioactive hot particles and radiation in Japan and in the northern hemisphere. So it is what it is. So crazy times, very very sad. I wish I could express more clearly how this affects me and my family, and all of you out there. But it really is coming. Chickens are coming home to roost, and they'll be coming home in spades. So yeah, this is me raving on about radiation. Take care out there. Spread the word as well as you can. And this is Andrew Biss signing out. Take care.